to writing activities Tuesday on a piece of paper with the colors, right? So today we're going to do a different activity. You all have a packet of papers. Pull those out. And you'll notice that you have yellow, green, and salmon, which we're going to consider red. Okay? Now, for some reason, some people get physically ill when I tell them to do this. So don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. Pull them. Green. I'm going to give you your topics this morning. So on your first screen, we're writing words and phrases, not sentences this time. Just write spring break, because that's what your topic is. Now what's our next color?
Yellow.
Yellow. What is yellow going to do?
Something we did on spring break.
Something you did on spring break. Now this is where you get to venture off and do your own thing. Alright, look at my example first. Word or phrase of something I did. What would I do after yellow?
Red.
Because you want to know,
What did you clean?
what did I clean? Why did I clean? Okay? What am I going to do next? The reds will give me more detail. I'm done with my detail. What do I need? What color do I need to have next?
Green. Yellow.
That is not
It
green.
looked green from here.
Yeah, Whitney's still asleep.
Doesn't it?
Yellow. What do I need to tell you about spring break?
Something else.
And you want to know what I read? Correct. I don't remember the name of it. Huh? Now, this one in particular, I only read one book, so I'm going to only need one read. Is that okay? Yeah, it's fine. Okay? This is your paper this time. Now, what I want you to do is go through and fill out what you did during spring break. Half of you have already started. Before I said on your mark and set go, finish what you're going to do. If you use 3 reds under 1 yellow and 1 red under 1 yellow, that's fine. If you use, okay, put your strips in order for me. I want to show you why we're doing this way today. Put them in order for me. What does this look like to you? Think about what we do before we write a big paper. An outline. It's an easy outline, isn't it? Now, lay them all out. Now listen carefully. I want you to take all of your yellows and move them to the bottom. So you'll have green, all your reds, and then your 2 yellows. Now look over it. Is that going to make sense in a paragraph? It's not, is it? As a student, if I walk up and say, Miranda, you've got all of your reds together and your yellows at the bottom. That's not going to make sense, is it? I want you to fix it so it makes sense. That's it. What are we trying to help our students learn how to do?
Write effectively.
Write effectively. What else? Give details. What else?
Edit their own paper.
Edit.
He's heavily brainstorming because if he was like right about spring break, he might die.
Brainstorming and getting their thoughts in order. Okay? Good job. Now put all these together because these are your examples. We'll be working with Ms. Robertson's class on this. Bring these with you on Tuesday because I have an activity. Okay. Let's look at mine. My spring break was very relaxing. I was able to do some cleaning. Then I cleaned my dusty car. First, I cleaned out my closets. What do you notice first thing? Wrong order? So I need to flip these two, you think? Okay. First, I cleaned out my closets, then I cleaned my dusty car. Okay. I also had time to read a book. The book I read was a mystery by Sue Grafton called U is for Upton. I think that's the name. Now, what if I had done this? Christine, you gave a funny. Why?
Because you didn't introduce reading the book before you gave the detail. I mean, reading the book had nothing to do with cleaning.
So what do I need to do?
You need to switch that last skill over in the last row.
Can you see how easy this would be for you to score?
Much needed spring cleaning. I dusted every room, swept and mopped all the floors, and went through the closets to get rid of some clothes. Then Colton got sick over spring break. He had a fever of 101 for 3 days straight. He had cut his second tooth on Monday, which made 2 teeth in 3 weeks. This causes diarrhea. As a result of the teething, he developed a secondary ear infection in his right ear. He was very cranky. As you can see, my spring break was very busy.
Who else had an interesting spring break?
What?
You didn't?
Diarrhea.
One more, come on.
You already read mine. I'll read mine. You already read.
One more.
They know I didn't
I'll
ask you
read
the
that.
question.
Go ahead.
Okay, I spent my spring break resting. Sleeping in was what I was anticipating. I would sleep all day until about 2 or 3 o'clock. Once that my day started, my family, friends, and I all went out to eat. Brother Seafood is my favorite restaurant. Over spring break, I got much needed rest.
You did sleep a lot.
That's my favorite thing.
Okay, I'm going to show y'all something. You ready? This is an easy way to score something. Who does the scoring on a paragraph? When the child turns it in, who scores it? The teacher. How do you do that? How do they do that?
Like you did in your book.
Hmm?